If there was one thing I could go back to my younger self and tell myself, I would probably tell myself to be careful who I'm around. And what I mean by this is actually being careful who you're around, because who you're around will dictate your future, bro, more than you know it. You know what I'm saying? You might think something is good, like, for example, you could have a friend, a home girl, a home boy that's mad close with you, but you gotta understand that, you are who you hang around, right? So with that being said, is like, say you around somebody that's not doing good things, right? You may tend to do not so good things, right? But I feel like it all depends on the person, but mostly you are who you hang around, right? So with that being said, is like, watch who you're around, watch who, can tell you things, watch the information that you get from others, because you gotta understand that, you have your own opinion on things. Not everybody else's opinion is your opinion, right? So, because at the end of the day, it's all perspective, bro. Like, we all have our own perspective. I don't, like, nobody's right, nobody's wrong, but we all have our own different perspective, own different lives, Some things may work for others that may not work for you. You know what I'm saying? Some opinions you agree with and some you don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you know that, sometimes your opinions can hurt other feelings, but you just gotta realize that you have your own opinions. You your own person. So whatever you think is real is real. Whatever you think is false, right? Ooh, my bad. Keep hiccuping. But whatever you believe will be the things that, go on and stuff like that. And I also would tell myself to, like, learn to, be okay with change, which I've always been, like, okay with changing. I've never had a problem, like, getting up, changing myself, getting up, wanting better for myself, right? So when you're coming up, when you're growing up, be okay with change. Be okay with adapting to being uncomfortable. I feel like, I was good with change, but I could change, but I get back comfortable. Or I could change and do it in a comfortable way, right? And what breaks us is doing the uncomfortable, doing the stuff that's not comfortable to you, and figuring out a way. Because we're humans at the end of the day. We all gonna figure out a way. Same way, they figured out how to make houses. You know what I'm saying? People figured out how to make everything in your room. Look around you right now. Everything in my room was created by somebody. It wasn't like it was made by a machine. Well, probably now, but it first was created by somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, something, from every unique detail. If you just look around you, like, from this controller, people had to make the controller, but they made it piece by piece. You had to make this piece separate. You had to carve these pieces out on the inside. The batteries, you gotta make batteries. Like, it's little things like that that's been created. And we gotta understand that we're also creators. That's what we're here to do. But I feel like, obviously social media, having phones, having electronics and stuff like that, obviously, cooked our brains and led us to believe that we're not as high thinkers, creative thinkers as we should be. Schools also, schools allow you to just think on what they want you to think on. You're not really thinking about what it is that you want to do, what it is that, how you want to spend your life, stuff like that, bro. And that's just the real, man. That's just the real life world out here. And like I said, I'm talking to my younger self, bro. So get on your Zoom early, bro. No cap. Other thing, get on your early, bro. Cause nobody else gonna hold you accountable, bro. Stop thinking, you know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that you need other people's approval for things. You don't need nobody's approval. You don't need, nobody say so with the things that you want to do. If you want to do it, you got to do it. But do it to your best ability, because that's what you chose to do. You know what I'm saying? That's one hard, good thing I would tell y'all, man, is stay true to what you want to do. Stay true to what you want to do. Stay true to your words. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out here lying. I feel like, that's one thing I did growing up. I lied good. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I would tell you becoming a man is you gotta learn to cut out them lies. Learn to slow down on lying. Start telling the truth. Start, being real with folks. Because sometimes people need to hear the real. Not everything, like I tell people, not everything cookies and cream, bro. Not everything always good. There's bad in real life, bro. We all go through bad things. We all have our own bad things, but it's just about how you keep going with it, though. How you keep going with life, you know what I'm saying? You don't let the bad things determine you. You don't let the bad things stop you. And that's where, growth is, bro. Growth is, when things get hard and you still go. When things get slow in the crib. When things start to feel a little, like I don't know if I want to do that. Those are the things that you need to do. I told myself I would never make gaming content, bro. I ended up starting making gaming content. Like, this video is about to be on the gameplay. Literally, there's going to be gameplay in the background. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. Like I said, bro, be okay with change. Like, this is not what I'm comfortable doing, but it's what I want to do at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's just not comfortable. I'm used to different stuff, different habits, waking up late, you know what I'm saying, chilling, just laying down, relaxing. Nah, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting up early. I got to get to it, right? And that's just the things you got to do every day. And you got to do that every day. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent every day. Stop worrying about females. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I was, bro. You gotta know I was gonna bring it up, bro. Cause that's one thing you was doing. You enjoyed it, which was, understandable, bro. You had to have your fun. I feel like as a man, bro, when you have fun at a young age, once you get a little bit older, you realize that it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I realize that all the things I was like doing with females, all the females I talked to, it wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? But now, I don't regret it at all, because that made me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? That made me go through things, that made me see things, that made me understand females on a deeper level than most people, right? So I understand females' perspectives on a lot of different things. I understand how females work. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy. I understand how guys work, obviously. So when it comes down to, that female part, it's just, bro, you gotta chill. I'ma just say that. You gotta chill. You ain't gotta, put yourself all out there with these females. And I feel like that's something, I did a lot growing up, was being around a lot of females, talking to a lot of females, you know what I'm saying, doing things with females, right? And like I said, in the end, it's not worth it. Like, once you look back on it, once you reflect on it, once you sit back and actually think on it, you realize that, okay, this right here is not worth it. It's not worth, you know what I'm saying, giving your energy out. It's not worth doing whatever with them, right? Like, now, it's like, okay, we gotta chill. We know we gotta chill. We know we gotta relax. We know we gotta be a little bit calmer. We gotta, hold our peace more, protect our energy more. Because, your energy is key, bro. At the end of the day, you could definitely see the differences in energies depending on what you do, right? Like, for example, Pretty sure every guy done, you know, watch Corn, right? So you doing that, after you done, what do you feel? You either feel tired, or you feel like, dang, why did I do this? It's because it's not for you to do, bruh. Your energy just went down. You feel me? You just brought your energy down. You know, that's a prime example. You know, or you finish doing whatever with a female. This is what you do every time. Now what? It wasn't worth it, right? I mean, you may have fun. You may have, got what you got to get off, but in the long run, you really just sitting there like, dang, I don't even know why I did this. It's because, bro, that wasn't for you, bro. That wasn't meant for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things not meant for us right now. Sometimes we gotta be patient. Sometimes that's not what it is that we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, though, it just come with time, bro. Like, I feel like you should have that phase, though, because that phase gonna make or break you. That phase gonna help you understand that, that's not all that you need from a woman. You need more than that. You need, love. You need affection. You need, personality. You need, a person that's gonna support you. Like I said, bro, I done dealt with all types of females, bro. I done dealt with some that's not supportive. I done dealt with some that's aggressive. I done dealt with some that's, calm. But at the end of the day, they will still play you, bro. They will still play you, bro. So that's one thing I just say is be careful, because they will play you, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. You don't have to date everything. You don't have to see every female as a dating opportunity. Because I know some of y'all probably was just like me. And y'all thought every female y'all came across, or most females y'all came across, you had to date them, do something with them. No, that's not what it is, bro. You don't have to do nothing. Like nowadays, I don't do nothing. I see a female, if she look good, I tell her she look good, and that's it. I don't want nothing else. I don't need your number. I don't need your name. None of that, bro. You just look good. I'm gonna just keep it real. And that's just sometimes what it is, I feel like now that's what it is for me, for me now. So I just want to show my younger self, bro, this is where you at now, you know what I'm saying? This is where you at now. Hey. You know what I'm saying? But look, though, I love y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is something new. I see the gameplay in the background or whatever. It's something new. I don't know. Let me know if y'all like it, man. Let me know if y'all want more videos like this. Because I'd rather do videos like this. Have a gameplay in the background, and me talking over, man. But yeah, I love y'all, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. You already know, man. PWEEZY. I'm out of here. Peace.